Guys. Again, I just fixed that the other day. That's where the rock is. And these cows, there it is. The cow's busted. They had already been there once. Look at them hanging out right by the thing. No big deal. I'm just heading up. I'm going up to this new world here, and then I'm gonna move on to Holy Cross. What are you doing? Don't be so. You're so scared. All right, I'll see you at Wendy's. There's no sneaking up where I'm going. I'm going in over right there on that corner. And they know so long before I get there. You guys, look at this. I've not noticed this before. This is right below the baby. Look at this. It's amazing. It's simply amazing right there. Where is it? I think it's right there. Yeah, look at this. Right below the baby, you guys. I swear, the baby's right back there, right by the cows. And then you look down here, I mean, I never saw this. That's a really, really, really pretty structure. And it's so well hidden down there. Huh. And, you know, so it's like today, it's like, if I'm gonna get something on camera, everyone's like, where's the Bigfoot? It's like, actually not many people say that anymore, but, you know, it's like, how do you expect me to go over there and get a Bigfoot like in HD, you know, unless he wants to give it to me, you know? You guys, just think about it as a human. If you had always been in those woods, you were born, your great-grandparents were born in those woods, the abilities that you would have, just as a human. Just your intellect would be so tuned. You'd know every chirp of the forest. If a bird made one noise, you would know what he was talking about. Just think what they can do. All right, I'm going in. All right, I'm making my way up the hill. This is the new tribal place. It's looking really good, you guys. Really good. Man, is it farther than I thought. Let me show you where I am. Look at this. I mean, this is one of these places I go, I feel like are some of the rarest places on earth, even though they're in Colorado. They're just so far away from any human's thoughts or presence ever, especially on a Monday. It's great. So look at this, okay? Sorry, my phone, I mean my camera is on my pole today, but it wiggles all over. I want to do a huge shout out to Joanne, who helped me recently tremendously. So hopefully I can get some audio, some more stuff, and I just wanted to tell her thank you. You know, I said, I'm gonna do a shout out for you. She's like, you know, I don't want one, you don't have to. But I wanted to anyway, because she's awesome. She has a real, like a lot of you guys, has a real connection. You know, she doesn't need to trust me really. It's not even, I think she does, it's not that. She just knows on her own. She doesn't need, you know, my help. She takes, you know, basically, you don't have to listen to me, you guys, that much. I mean, I feel like I do give out some good information, but, you know, just look. Make up your own decisions. Look at this. Let me get up to this first set of like, oh, you know what I wanted to point out? Look at this, okay? So you're seeing this amazing structure? Well, you saw that one, right? It's got a break uphill into a perfect X, right? There's an X above it as well. Look at that. That is incredible. All right, so watch this. What are the chances of having another break uphill that's identical right next to it? Wow, look at that. I told you this was gonna be good here. You guys, the flies are all around me. Too many, and the gnats and stuff. It only happens to me like this in Bigfoot universe. You know, around them. I have a feeling that these, you know, it's one of the problems they deal with is probably the bugs. Look at that. All right, this gets better and better and better as I go. You guys, look at the blockage. So seriously, what are the chances? One. They both, this one's a double. Okay, look how it comes down. One goes on around one side, one goes around the other side. And then you got next to it. You guys, I can't make this stuff up. I can't. You can't fool people for 500 videos. I've been noticing, I've been getting messages lately, you know, not all the time, but like once every couple months I get one message, and it's like, Mark, I used to think you were so crazy. Look how disturbed. One thing I've noticed about here is how disturbed the ground is. I noticed that, I remember in my first video as well. It's crazy. I gotta be careful, I can't get lost. There's no real landmarks, so basically I'm going with that. I'm using those red rocks. I mean, look, you guys, look at the trident. One goes through it, and it's a beautiful trident. Look up there. I think this is gonna be something really, really good today. I'm gonna get one more shot of that. So all of a sudden, Jays came in, you probably heard it on the clip right before this, making all kinds of crazy screaming right above my head. Like they came screaming, landed on my head, and they're still up there. They just stopped making noise. I couldn't get even a whistle out of them, which is weird. Remember I had like 25 videos last summer? I always had the whistles. That's in like July and August. You guys, look at this. I'm not there yet. I'm still climbing. I believe there's gonna be a there at some point. Ooh. I'm leaving the camera going for noise. That was like signal. Whoa. Sounds like a hawk. You gotta be very careful. It's something I've never forgotten. When I first started this, a guy that's been doing this for a long, long time, he's like, Mark, I haven't got very far, but one thing I know is that they mimic every freaking sound in the forest. Never be fooled, he told me. He's like, if you take nothing from me, don't be fooled with the forest sounds. So I've always kept that, you know, in the back of my head. And I get some really weird forest sounds. You know, it's like Wolverines. You guys ever see that movie? They're like, or they go, you know, and they're like about to attack someone. It's the kind of things they do, but they'll use the sound of other things. Like sometimes a chicken. That's a footprint, man. Right through here. Look how disturbed. Look at the size of that footprint. Right there. Man, there's something going on above me. Let me turn the camera off just for a second. Finding a new tribal Bigfoot world. Top of the world, I found it. I knew I wasn't done here. People are like, where are you going? I'm like, I don't know. I didn't even know till this morning. I don't know. I have so many places to go. Old bone right there, really old bone. And it just happens. I just know. I don't know. I get in the car. I didn't even know until I got in the car. And then I just let it happen. I don't overthink it. I don't know why. Well, I also knew, I think this was probably where I was going to come, but look at that X. You guys, that's an undeniable. Look at that double. Beautiful picture right there. If that's not a desktop picture, I don't know what is. Look at this spot, you guys. It just goes and goes and goes. I'm seeing lots of forest. I'm hoping it's not just here. Disturbed ground. Look at this. You know, this is what you want. This is the places that it becomes another world. Okay, because no one will ever see this. You can't see it from the road, and no one's ever gonna walk up that hill. You hear that in the background? I wouldn't walk up this hill except for this, doing this. And I'm gonna try to walk all the way up it. I'm not gonna I could spend a day in there alone. And I wanna really get up top. Give me a sec. You know, on this one clip alone, it'll explain to you, it'll give you an idea of the intelligence that we're involved with here. See that little X right there? right? And what do I mention once in a while? That Sasquatch loves the view. It takes intelligence to appreciate a view, in my opinion. And they always set up, look at the double giant X, right? I'm not even gonna go into the structures that are on the ground there. And the X I just showed you right there. Look at this one that splits the Y. It's amazing. See that? There's all kinds of seats. Look at the bend right here. There's all kinds of seats. I'm straight on the bend, but you can see it. More like an arch. You know, and then what's behind it? This incredible, beautiful, breathtaking view. Look, snow. And it's like in the 80s today, or even up here. It's crazy up here. And look again. You know, you always have your backup, you know. This is where they are a lot, because the ground is crazy disturbed. Like, they're walking all over here. Remember, with bare feet, you can walk right there and nothing happens. You know, but when you do it enough, you get like, you start to see marks. Look, you got an X, no green. You got an X, no green. Holy Bigfoot galaxy. Who was that? Someone suggested. She's like, Bigfoot City? I was like, you know what? Not a bad idea. I haven't used Bigfoot City. Holy moly, you guys. I'm walking into a giant world. Into a giant world. Approximately 1 mile up, straight up this hill, and it hasn't stopped, and there's no hope of it stopping. I can't see any tree lines or anything. This might be one of the most amazing places I've ever seen. I'm not kidding, and I'm going to show you why at a distance. Watch this, you guys. Are you ready for this? I'm serious. Look at this. I got wood noises, whistles, all kinds of stuff going on. They're right here. That's a good zoom because it's an incredible structure, and it's exactly the distance away they like to stay. That's when I get my visuals, that's about how far they are. Believe it or not, I've never seen one. Well, except for the white one. He was really close, but that was all an accident on their part. They do make mistakes. At least the white ones, I call them a dork. Look at this, you guys. This whole forest transforms. Look at that. What you're looking at there is not Earth. That's a different world over there, in my opinion. Give me a second. I'm gonna have too much video. Look. I haven't stopped yet, except to do a couple clips. Look at this. This is the best structures I've found in a long, long time. Look at the double X's. Let me look around. And you guys, look at this. There's a lot of them here. I told you I got a really nervous feeling here last time. I don't have that now. It's a very welcoming feeling. Don't quote me on those feelings, you guys. I can only go by what I'm thinking, you know, like how I feel about it. And sometimes I think they make it that feeling. And last time it was nervous. Maybe I walked in too soon. You know, they weren't happy about it. The timestamps are out of control from here. Yes, look at this. Something special here. Can I just stop and say how thankful. I don't take any of this for granted. When I'm able to find something like this and keep doing it, you know, thank you, God. Thank you. I don't know if he has anything to do with this part of it, you know, I don't know, but I'm going to thank him anyway, because You know, I could just be dead in the water, you guys. Like, that's it. That's all I can do. So I'm very thankful I'm able to get back here. Noises, trails, everywhere. I'm gonna have too much video. Look. I haven't stopped yet, except to do a couple clips. Look at this. This is the best structures I've found in a long, long time. Look at the double X's. Let me look around. I mean, you guys, look at this. There's a lot of them here. I told you I got a really nervous feeling here last time. I don't have that now. It's a very welcoming feeling. Don't quote me on those feelings, you guys. I can only go by what I'm thinking, you know, like how I feel about it. And sometimes I think they make it that feeling. And last time it was nervous. Maybe I walked in too soon. You know, they weren't happy about it. The timestamps are out of control from here. Yes, look at this. Something special here. Can I just stop and say how thankful. I don't take any of this for granted. When I'm able to find something like this and keep doing it, you know, thank you, God. Thank you. I don't know if he has anything to do with this part of it, you know, I don't know, but I'm going to thank him anyway, because, you know, I could just be dead in the water, you guys. Like, that's it. That's all I can do. So I'm very thankful I'm able to get back here. Noises, trails, everywhere. You guys are going to get the timestamps, big time. Look at this place. Oh man, I got such goosebumps. You guys, look at this. Such goosebumps, but they're good ones, I think. I don't know. I'm so happy to be able to see this. This is something special. These are the kind of places I'm trying to locate. You know, this is what I want. The best, let's just call it art. Let's pretend there's no Sasquatch for a second, okay? And they didn't do all this walking and all these trails and this seat, the biggest seat right there. You guys look how, oh my God. It's so indented. I think you guys are really starting to catch on to these. Can you see how deep it goes? This thing, he's been sitting there for a long, long time. Look at this one comes in. Hold on. I wonder if I have cell reception here. I'd love to do a live video. You guys look at the trails that lead out. I got 2 wood knocks behind me. It's been the most active day of sounds ever so far this year. And is it hard to believe? I don't always get the noises on their stuff. There's another one right there. You know what I noticed too? It's nice and cool right here. You're getting that sun, it's so hot. You guys, this is so beautiful. I'm not even kidding. Thank you for letting me see this. Thank you. That distance, if you see a Sasquatch standing right there looking at you, I truly believe something's wrong. There's no way that'll happen. If it does, I think you're dead. Or they decided to adopt you, one or the other. Look at this middle. You guys, I've never seen anything like this. You know, in 3 summers, I've never seen anything like this before. Never. I don't think the camera can even give you an idea, but that's about it. Look. Big disturbance right there. Looks like the front of toes. You're so protected from everything in here. Another I know I said I wasn't gonna talk. Good luck with that one. Look. The 2 breaks I showed you coming up the hill. You know what I thought about doing? It, without fail, right? If I'll say something, it's usually other people, but when I'm doing the video, these words, I don't even know where they come from. I do not talk these words. This is somebody else talking through me, or I don't know. I don't, look at the trails. I don't know how I know all of this stuff, which is, you know, not like really anything factual, but I think it is, like, in a sense, like sometimes. And it's not me. It's like I'm a robot walking this camera, and they're like, oh, no, they're like, all right, bring you over here. Oh, look at this. All right, so forget about this, right? I could walk in these things for hours in here. There's perches and seats everywhere I look. And then look what I find on top. As always, look at that one. Look how flat. You're telling me that's that clean and flat with a perfect circle. There's another one right there. Down there, do you see that big indent, beautiful circle with triple star X's? And all of this, that's that clean. And then what do you get? Fresh pine cone. Now let me show you guys, okay? These are not holes. They only go right to there. Okay, that's the bottom of the hole. Right there. It looks like there's a hole there, but there's not. It stops right there. They put the pine cones in. See, here you go. This is what they do. This is filled with pine cones. Filled with pine cones. And then there's always a place to sit and eat. You guys, this is amazing. Look at. This is the most active spot in my memory banks. Because it's so big. Again, this is one of the most incredible situations I have ever been involved in. Sorry. I get really full of energy. You guys, look, let me show you. I don't know if you can see it, but this is a different one. This is like, you know, the energy flowing through me in these structures. Perch, another one. There's so many, you guys. So many seats in there. It's unbelievable. This is it. This is it. Oh, that's what I meant to say. So earlier I was talking about, and I got cut off. While I'm out here, or someone else with me, no matter what happens, I'll say something that reminds me of a song. And I thought about putting it like the clip of the actual song in, just like that, like this is it. But it's just stupid but that's my ADD, you know, that's how my brain works. I get, it's like, I'm very smart with association, you know, like I don't forget lyrics, like I don't forget, you know, when I was in school, you know, they would give me ways to learn, you know, like, I don't know, ADD, you know, you have ADD is a learning disability, guys. It doesn't mean you can't learn. In fact, sometimes it means you'll over-focus and learn more than anybody. Einstein had ADHD, but I'm not comparing myself to him. But it's more of a lack of focus, I think, than it is a learning disability. But it is a learning disability, just based on my own proof of my life. You know, you struggle with it every day. It's a 24-hour-a-day deal. Yes, look at this. It's all about energy. Well, that's all about energy. People are just that dumb, you know. I would have questioned it too. Don't get me and everyone else wrong. We're not mad that you're questioning it. It's that you guys always question with anger. It always turns to anger because you don't understand. And you see all of these people. There's millions of us now that know for a fact, and you don't get it. So it turns to anger, and you're going to start bashing people. You know, it's you, nobody else. You know, you don't fool millions of people. Millions of people don't believe in anything unless it's true. Unless we're talking about a major religion, which they had no choice because their parents, you know, like Allah. I pray to Allah. Yeah, I am going to go there because just with the Allah thing, because, all right, first of all, alone, virgins and killing Americans shows you, and I'm not saying it because I'm American. It could be killing another country. Who does it matter? It just shows you how ignorant that religion is. No God would want that. Look, I pray to Allah. It's part of our ritual to sacrifice an American. That's why I love that one thing. It's like, and that the new general was like, well, he's like, it'll be my pleasure to kill you all, or something like that. Because I'm tired of it, and I hope they do. I'm tired of people that are ruining the world. Sorry, that's my vent for the day. Had to get it out. I get this stream of negativity that comes through here. It's not with me. It's just I want to shoot. I want to send it back. It's like, I swear to God to you, it's like the Sasquatch want to yell at some people. They really do. You guys tell them. Oh man, I am getting... Look, even though it's like this up here, I still know I'm getting good. Like, I can feel it's not over yet. What I have missed over there, it took me, I was in there for, I don't know, 35 minutes. Unbelievable. You can't see it from here, and there's this entire world in there. Or now. Yes, this is crazy. They're here. Watch, look at this. See, when I turn those clips off sometimes, you'd be surprised at the amount of time that goes by. Because there's things happening. There's times when I literally turn off the camera within like 5 seconds. You know, it starts. They know when it goes on and off. There's a giant like buzzer in the air here. You know, look, all that's done for energy, right? All of this is energy. That's what Sasquatch tells me. Everything is energy, right? So is this camera. So as soon as it's turned on, it's immediately connected. There's wires of energy, you know, waves. It's just like your radio, TV, you know, your TV waves are just going right through my brain right now. Cell phone, all that stuff. Same idea. Turn this on, they all know. Anything connected to the energy knows. You guys, this is something really special here. Sorry, I'm like emotional over this. I think the government knows about this one. I'm seeing numbers. Now I am 2 miles straight up the mountain, and I'm seeing numbers. Only a number, no tags. I'll see a number on a tree. And it'll only be behind the number, you'll see this. Which I can't, look, I could be wrong. It could be some kind of tree thing, who knows? But if they did it by helicopter. And, you know, it's to mark where they are. If they're marking it, why? Is it for security, or can they come here to communicate to this spot? Is there one word I have to say? You know, is there a key word? You guys, this is freaking nuts. I can't imagine. Let's just say I'm right, okay? I'm not even suggesting that's even factual, but like, I can't imagine our government is very cordial, you know, like it's all about rules and laws, you know, we take their forest away. Here we go. Okay, I want to show you this. This one does have tags on it. Number 6, okay? There's nothing else anywhere. I'm 2 miles up, and then 20 to 25 miles to the closest person, okay? And then there you got that. And I got helicopters that fly all over this place. And then what's right in the middle? Who would have walked in there and marked that? You can't get wood out of here. It would have to be helicoptered out. It's the only way. I mean, what I'm saying is, it's possible that this is a government marked spot. Because in Bigfoot Universe, I got the same thing. The numbers are like 30, 40 years old. You gotta remember, when you write a number on a tree, it doesn't get weathered at all. It really is protected on the side of the tree, and it can last a long, long time. It's very hard to date any paint on the side of a tree. Even if it looks really old, you could be 10 years off because of the way it's protected, believe it or not. It doesn't get wet really, and yes, this is out of control. Wood knocks. I got wood knocks to my left. Perch right there. Look at that. Give me a second.